Now to baseball, the MLB Division Series kicks off Saturday. 8 teams remain after the wild card round wrapped up this week. In the American League, the Orioles take on the Rangers while the Twins play the Astros. Over in the National League, the Braves face the Phillies and the Dodgers take on the Diamondbacks. Matt Snyder joins us to discuss. He's a baseball writer for CBS Sports. So, Matt, which team surprised you the most during the wild card round?
Well, there were a few underdogs that won. The Texas Rangers went into Tampa Bay and beat the Rays. The Rays started the season 13-0. It was one of the best starts in Major League Baseball history. So the Rangers going into there was considered an upset by many. Also, the Diamondbacks going into Milwaukee to face the Brewers, who won the National League Central. The Diamondbacks going in and grabbing that was also considered to be an upset by many. And also, we have to talk about the Minnesota Twins. They had lost as a franchise 18 playoff games in a row. They hadn't even won a playoff game since 2004. The last time they won a playoff series to advance was 2002. So even if they weren't necessarily an underdog, I think it bears mentioning that they advanced finally after all these years.
Okay, so can these teams keep up the momentum and even advance to the championship?
Well, all three are capable. I think the Rangers could definitely give the Orioles a run for their money, but I do have the Orioles winning that series. I'm going to go with the Twins. I just mentioned that they broke the losing streak. They hadn't advanced since 2002. They just did that. They're facing the defending champion Astros. And I think a lot of people might just glance at that and say, oh, hey, the Astros are definitely going to win that one. The Twins aren't as battle-tested. The Astros have been there, done that so many times. They're the defending champs. They've won the AL 4 out of the last 6 years. But I think the Astros are vulnerable here. They had a losing record at home this year. 3 of the 5 games in the series, even if it goes 5, will take place in Houston. So I think the Twins, with all that weight off of them, the losing streak's over, the drought's over, I think they can play pressure-free here and say, hey, nobody believes in us. Let's go make some noise. And I think they will.
I know this is going to be tough for you, but which series are you looking forward to the most?
Believe it or not, it's actually not that tough. It's Phillies and Braves. I'm totally looking forward to that. The Braves were the defending champions last year, and the Phillies beat them. Phillies got to the World Series last year. Braves had the best record in all of baseball this year. They are the heavy favorites to win it. I think the team with the best chance to beat them this year is the Phillies in this round. In fact, I'll go as far as to say I think the winner of the World Series is going to be whoever wins this series. So this is easily my favorite series. I mean, these are division rivals. They face each other 13 times every year. The fan bases really dislike each other. It's really fun that we get this. I would rather it be later, maybe in the NLCS, so we'd get maybe 7 games. But, hey, I'll settle for 5 in this round.
Okay, so you know what? I'm going to go back to my notes from last week, and you told us that you thought the Braves and the Orioles were going to go to the World Series. Have you changed your mind?
No, I'm going to stick with it. I can't let just 2 games sway me. But I will say, seeing how much it was rocking in Philadelphia, I almost did sway. I thought about it a little bit.
You were kind of on the fence. Is that what you're saying?
Yes,
you were like, all right, you were. Okay.
Totally. I think the Phillies are going to give the Braves a run for their money, but I think the Braves are the best team, and I do have the Orioles coming out of the American League. But I will say this. It is wide open, especially the American League's wide open, and the Phillies could knock the Braves off. We're going to see some fireworks here in the coming weeks.
Matt Snyder, thank you for that baseball download. We appreciate it.